joining us. Thank you for being a part of Brunch, a Taste of Tobago. Of course, special thanks to Miss Jewel Green George. Thank you so much for being a part of Brunch, or Book Club Corner. Latoya Roberts, blessings to you, the author and communications consultant. Latoya Roberts, thank you so much with your collection of wonderful and beautiful poems. You have managed to encapsulate history and resonance and everything that makes us truly Trinbagonian, and we thank you for your foresight. Of course, we get to talk to so many people, so many spheres, so many conversations, so many ways of life, and my next guest is no different. I welcome Mr. Sean McCoon. Thank you so much for being here. And Sean is the director of the Tobago Reforestation and Watershed Rehabilitation Program. I had to make sure I got it just right. You know how it is, right? So, Sean, thank you so much for being a part of Brunch, a Taste of Tobago. How are you doing?
Morning. It's a pleasure to be here. And just one comment rather. So I am one of the directors of the Tobago Reforestation and Watershed Rehabilitation Program. We have a board of directors. I am just one of them.
Oh, just a part of the
part of
entity.
A great and very, very dynamic team. All right. And first of all, before we dive in, I just wanted to say a hearty good morning to everyone tuned in, and just to express my gratitude to my team and my board of directors. A really, really dynamic bunch, and to our general manager, Miss Kelly Manette, who has done an immensely really, really good job.
Wonderful.
She has done a great job thus far, and she has been with us for some time, a short while now. And our chairman, Mr. Didan Daniel, our deputy chairman, Miss Tamika Seals Manzano. So all making up a really dynamic team, and our staff members as well.
And you called some really wonderful names, because I happen to know quite a few of the names that you just mentioned. And they really are dynamic, innovative people. And I remember one event that I went to, and Mr. Mika Seals Manzano was the first person who was very accommodating, very nice. And I would never forget that day. I went to an event at the Dwight York Stadium, and I was in the one of the agricultural booths. And everybody was just buzzing about and doing the most. And she was one of the first person that came and said, "Hi, how are you? How are we helping you today?" And these are the things that stand out. So I just wanted to say that you definitely have a wonderful team, because some of the names that you mentioned, I know for a fact that they are very dynamic people. So blessings to the wonderful team. And you have a wonderful ambassador here. You have a wonderful representative here, because he took the time to mention you and make us aware that it's not just a one-man show. And that's a wonderful attribute to have. So, Sean, welcome again to you. Tell us what is going on. The Botanical Gardens is abuzz with the lights, and we're doing the most. Tell us about what's happening.
Right. So, before we jump into that, the Tobago Reforestation and Watershed Rehabilitation Program is more or less your go-to for green space development, conservation, preservation, and even monetizing those said green spaces that we have in and around the island. All right, we have the Botanic Gardens, where our headquarters, I am proud to say that the reforestation headquarters is now at the Botanic Station at the Botanic Gardens. We are headquartered there, and we thought school is out, families are together, we have children on vacation, they're looking for activities and so on to do. So why not utilize the Botanic Gardens, since it's a nice open air sort of atmosphere, green space, where people can come in. Now the lights on the trees and so on, that was one aspect of it. that came as an idea that the board of directors and some of the staff members had, right? And even some personnel from the division mentioned, well, traditionally speaking, the Botanic Gardens would have lights, but we saw it best to scale up and really have a host of activities for people to enjoy the Christmas season, to enjoy the togetherness and the warmth of this Yuletide season with their families, their friends, even some of our lovely, wise seniors or senior citizens. You see them coming out with their family. They would bring granny and grandpa and so on, and they are strolling in the park. It's really a lovely atmosphere, and some of the activities such as pan and parang, we've had movie nights, we've had things such as dancing, we've had Mr. Ricardo Seals, one of our very own well-known talented musicians, saxophonist Ricardo Seals.
Indeed.
Graced us on 2 occasions. He was there last night and he was there last week as well. We had TPAC, right? Tobago Performing Arts Company coming to do folk tales, and they did some skits and so on.
Right.
So a really, really packed, well-rounded lineup, and I must say that the turnout was really, really impressive. So I want to just say hats off to you, Tobago. Hats off to you, the public. And have you been? Have you been?
No, I have not. And I'm going to keep it so real with you, in fact, because I had this conversation yesterday, and we were having a family conversation, and we were like, hello,
right,
the Botanic
what
Garden.
is the kickback?
What is going on?
Yes.
So we definitely need to get there and really see what's happening. But I'm seeing here we have on the 21st, the Hark the Choir Sings and karaoke.
Yes, that's right.
Yep.
So that remains. There's just one change to that. We're actually having the movie night. We're having another movie night on Friday.
Okay.
All right. So the movie night will happen on Friday, and we just got word that it's happening again. So by popular demand,
it's back.
The
by
movie night
demand.
is back by popular demand, and we've had a wonderful showing with a wide cross section of people. As I said before, children came with their families. Seniors, you find couples. You know, it's really, really a nice experience to look at a movie on your blanket with your chairs. You have the night market, so you can purchase your food and your beverages and so on.
Yeah.
And it's a wonderful time to be in the Botanic Garden. So we have the movie night, and then we have the treasure hunt. And all of the activities, we'll bring the curtain down on the 23rd, as is seen on the schedule. And just one more thing. While the Botanic Gardens Christmas Glitz, in terms of the outdoor activities, will close on the 23rd, the lights remain on until the 6th of January.
Right. Oh.
Yes.
Ooh.
So the lights will not be put out.
I love that.
The lights will remain on until the turn of the new year, and a few days after, about a week.
Yeah.
Give or take a day or two.
I'm thinking prizes, because that's what's passing across in my mind's eye. Prizes. Because Rayan Duncan was here, one of your colleagues.
Yes.
Very wonderful.
Yes. Very lovely staff member. All of our staff have really put their shoulders to the wheel and been part and parcel of the construct of this whole thing. And I just want to say once more, thank you to our committed, dedicated staff for making this happen. We would not be here without you. The Botanic Gardens Christmas Glitz would not have happened without them.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, the karaoke stands out to me because, like I said, Rianne was here a couple weeks ago, and she was like, I feel you would fit in the karaoke, you know, you must come down,
Absolutely.
and it's there. And I'm thinking it would be so much fun. I definitely have to make my way down and really be a part of this wonderful event. Oh my gosh.
Yes, and we are really, really looking at the impact and the positive outcome and how well attended this event was. So we're looking at making it an annual occurrence. That's
Definitely.
definitely something we're exploring.
So you guys need to head on down to the Botanical Gardens Christmas Glitz. It's a wonderful place to be. Get in, get involved, bring your families, make it that kind of unforgettable experience. And
Absolutely.
Christmas is that time. It's filled with such joy in our emotions. Even the way we shop is with emotion. And then January come and we don't have no money. But still, the emotion of the Christmas season is something that is so vibrant, it's so powerful, and it's so strong. And why not?
Yeah, yeah.
Why
I mean,
not?
it's really, really something that I believe people can begin looking forward to. So once everything, well, things being equal,
Yeah.
next year, God's willing, we will continue this. And who knows, maybe we would add some even more interesting items and
Yes.
activities and so on. And I just wanted to mention also our sponsors. We had some lovely sponsors, corporate sponsors that came on board quite willingly to give us assistance in rolling this out. RBC Bank, Amplia, TSTT, Almando's Hardware. So we've had some indigenous hardwares and so on, some indigenous businesses giving support. So
Yes.
hats off to the private sector as well. And all in all, this is a representation of what intersectoral buy-in can look like, with the
There you
whole
go.
society getting behind something. This has been a big, big collaborative effort, not just for reforestation, but for the Division of Natural Resources, Environment, Food Security, Sustainable Development, and also the Department of Forestry. So all of these major players came together to make this a success, and it's a working example of what we can achieve together, what we can achieve when we all come together for a common goal and a common purpose, and also TADCO.
Definitely.
We
Oh yeah,
want to thank
Taco is
TADCO as well.
doing the most.
TADCO
Yeah.
is like our big brother, big
Yes.
sister company, if you want to call it that. We are um, definitely doing our thing as reforestation, and you see the effects of it. So we just want to thank everybody for making this possible and for coming together and seeing and sharing in this vision with us.
I love the way that you are very inclusive, and I have to speak on it because it speaks so much to your character and the human aspect. We tend to lose some of that very slowly, but it's happening, where we don't have that respect for one another, we don't have that kindness to one another. And I absolutely have to speak on it because from the time you sat in the chair, you made it clear that I can't do this by myself. There's a team. I'm just a
Course.
part of a wonderful network of people who come together. And so I just want to thank you so much for being a part of brunch today. Remember, guys, make your way down to the Botanical Gardens. Let's get into the Christmas glitz. Let's bring our families out. The Botanical Gardens Christmas glitz. Get down into it. Let's
6 to
have
10
that
p.m.
enjoy.
every day
6 to
until
10
the 23rd.
p.m. until the 23rd of December. You can't go wrong.
Oh, and
Yeah?
by the way, you can visit our website at tobagoreforestation.org, or you can follow us on Facebook. Just type Tobago Reforestation, or you can type TRWRP and it comes up. You can follow our Facebook page. We're always updating the calendar. We have stories and snaps for you to see and
Right.
enjoy what it is, even if you can't be there and you're overseas and so on, because I know we have some subscribers and viewers overseas. You can tune in and you can see what it is we've been doing. And also, as Christmas, the turn of the year, you can see all the other activities that Tobago Reforestation will be getting up to.
Definitely. And we thank you so much, Sean. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for
And
having me.
blessings to you and success as well in whatever you endeavor to do. That is from our family to yours.
Thank you so much.
So that is it for Brunch, a taste of Tobago. We want to thank our lovely guests who sat on the brunch set with me today. That conversation was amazing. And I just want to say blessings to each and every one. But before we go, our trivia question for today: what is the name of the islands off the northeast tip of Tobago? The answer is the St. Giles Islands. These tiny islands of the northern coast of Tobago are an important breeding area for several bird species, including sightings of the frigate bird, red-footed booby, and noddy tern. It also offers brilliant underwater scenery for divers. As always, it has been a pleasure being in your space today. Look out for our next episode of Brunch on Friday. Don't be a stranger. Get into it. We bring it to you live and in living color. From our family to yours, we wish you blessings, peace, love, and light. See you next time on Brunch, a Taste of Tobago. Bye, guys.